What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostase here. We are back in the world of Magic Farm. And last time we'd started working on Piggy Power. We're getting really close. In fact, we've actually got some Piggy Power running now, but manually. And manual Piggy Power is just not really cool. You know what I mean? So we want to get automated Piggy Power because that's where it's really at. So to get automated Piggy Power, we need to get a furnace. We need one of these little mamma jammas down there, which means we're going to need some more bricks, which thankfully we've got some. I think we've got some more over here, right? Yes, sir. All right, so you can see I do have 40 cooked meat ingots. That's because I spent a lot of time down there in the piggy farm, basically AFKing and almost dying to mobs. I finally had to lock myself in like the barn and surround myself with cobble and just AFK for a couple hours and let all the carrots and stuff grow. But I'll take you down there here in just a second and showcase what we've got down there. But until we do that, and actually, I want to remove this because I want to take this over to the piggy power place. Because I think it'll be a better fit over there than it will be over here. Because we're going to be working over. Are you serious? We're going to be working over there more than we're going to be working over here, at least for the time being. There we go. Pick that up, please. All right. Now that we've got this, we do need to make our little furnace or a furnace. We'll put you in there. All right, so furnace. We want the redstone furnace. We're going to need to make one of these. Of course, for some strange reason, it's still incapable. I mean, it's putting clear glass in the other spots. I don't know why it has such a hard time putting clear glass the whole way through. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. And I guess it would kind of make sense in like a sick, twisted way if it was the same spot every time. But I believe it's a different spot every time, too, which is what drives me crazy. So I don't understand it, but you know, I'm not gonna try and figure it out. We're just gonna go with what we got. All right. So last time we'd been down here in the barn working on our piggy power underground. I still have my jetpack off because we're about out of juice. You guys may remember we set up a farm over here. I did go back to the old base and got an aqueous accumulator, and I set it up here with. Oh, jeez. Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You having a good day? You having a good day? There we go. Yeah, there's a swamp over here somewhere. Or maybe they're coming from up there. I'm not sure, but... How the fuck did you little bastards get out? How are they getting out? I don't understand. This should be impossible. You little bastards. Oh my god. I have no idea how they're getting out. Anyways, I've got the vacuum that we had at the old place up there. We've got it sucking into a liquid duct, and we've got it coming in here to the drum. I spent most of the night making sure we had enough of those. You can see right here we've got plenty of carrots on here now. Those are feeding over here into the little piggies. And little piggies are then left over here until they grow. And then once they grow, they are then slaughtered mercilessly. And it drops down here. And then we've got one side, which goes into the meat packer, which is currently offline. And the other side goes into the pink slime drum. You can see we don't have a whole lot of pink slime right now. We have some more raw meat ingots. And then we put our cooked meat over here into this, which you can see is filling up at 100 a tick, which is pretty nice. The problem is we don't have any way to get it from there to here. So I don't recall. I think thermal expansion can yank from a chest. I think. I really hope it can, because otherwise this is going to be a little awkward. So we're going to try it. It's been a while, but we'll see if it works. So I'm going to go ahead and hook the redstone furnace up right here. We're going to go ahead and sort. Okay, so we want blue on the right, and we want orange in the back. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to yank out of there. Nope. Nope. Now the question is this, will this work? I think that works a little faster than, yeah. Let's try this. Let's pop you off. Let's put you here. Then let's put item duct here. There we go. Open you up. Go ahead and recenter you. Whoops. There we are. This is going to need some power. So I don't know why all these are split everywhere. That's just odd. We're just going to run the power from right there straight over. So this little monster should be filling up. Yep, there it is. And we've just got to wait until we get some little adult piggies, really. And then we should start seeing some growth there. Now, we do want to go ahead and get this guy wired up. So I don't think we're going to have enough cables to do this. Not even close. No, not even close. Now, I could rework this to where this is more in the center as opposed to over there. But that seems like a lot of work, especially since we're about to be out of these anyway. So I think what we're going to do instead, and I don't think we even have any wheat over here, do we? I don't think we have any wheat in here anyway. We do. Okay, never mind. I was completely wrong. All right, while we're waiting on these little piggies to grow, let's head... Sorry about that, folks. We had a small crash. I tried to play around with some of the shaders in Minecraft earlier yesterday, and I tried to take a look at the 1.64 version of the shaders, which definitely not as nice as 1.7's version, and unfortunately my NVIDIA driver and the shaders do not seem to get along very well, which is kind of a bummer. So anyways, had to completely wipe Magic Farm, reinstall it and all that stuff, and so my apologies, but we're back. So what we need now, we need some more of these redstone cables. And I'm hoping, of course, again, I forgot to synchronize with, let's just do conduits. That's probably an easier way to do it. All right, so we need more of these. And did I just give myself 64? Because I just reinstalled. I'm sorry, guys. Just reinstalled. So whenever you reinstall, you get kicked back into creative mode. Well, not creative mode, but you get kicked back into the default login when you're opt on a server, and that just happens to allow you to pull everything that way. All right, so we need some electrum ingots, which means we're going to have to remember how to do electrum, which I think is what? Gold. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. I forget. It's silver and gold, and I think if we put it in a furnace, I think... Okay, we got some silver. Do we have gold still? I think we actually went and got a decent amount of gold last time. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we have our induction furnace over here, and I'm hoping if I put silver and gold in here that we'll get some electrum, and I'm pretty sure we will. Perfect. Perfect. Now, we don't need a ton of this. We kind of got to be a little careful because we are going to need gold for some other stuff, and I'd really like to hold off burning all of my gold until we get to until we get our ender quarry up. Once we get our ender quarry up, we can pretty much do whatever the hell we want, because I plan on mining like a Mistcraft age the size of Montana. But we do have to kind of make do until then. You know, that ought to do it right there. That's enough for quite a few. We're going to probably have a hard time getting redstone for the equivalent of that. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll make do. All right, so let's do conduits again. There we go. Pop you out. Boom. 60. Oh, yeah, I would say we're pretty good. We're actually not going to have enough redstone for that, if I am correct. We want to flip you from there to there. Split you in there, and we'll go ahead and put this in for now. How are we doing on power? Oh, yeah, we're doing completely fine. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, if I recall, it's 2 redstone per conduit, which means since I put, 64 in there, that's going to give us enough for 32, if my math's not mistaken, which is pretty much more than what we're going to need for this. The goal here is mainly just to... We just need to jump start the mob essence process. Now, the problem with this is very similar to the pigs, which I cut out the majority of so you guys didn't have to watch. We are going to have to build up kind of like critical mass on the cows. Now, you want enough to where it spawns fairly frequently, but not so much that it just goes ridiculous. And we actually have kind of a problem with the pigs now. I think I've got a little bit too many piggies over there because they do have a tendency to... apparently they're popping out of the fence somehow, and I haven't quite figured out how they're doing it yet. I'm convinced they're demon pigs, and we're gonna have to do something about that. But what it may be is there just may be such a large population of them that it's kind of bugging out. I do want to make another bed so that I can actually sleep in the barn, so I don't have to come back. Do we have the materials for it? Are you serious? We're out of wood? That's fine. Whoops. Sorry about that. There we go. Now we have another bed. And mainly the reason I want that is just so, since we don't have our jetpack charged at the moment, and we're kind of at a power shortage, so to speak, I just don't want to have to climb this over and over and over and over and over again just to get to the damn top. And you can see we've got another little piggy out. Again, I have no idea how they're getting out. Jeez, it's a lot of little baby pigs. You little bastards need to grow up. How much EXP do we have? Wow. That's 4 buckets of EXP. Now, this is the other thing is, I tried using a bucket, but you can't drink from a bucket. I tried using this, and it won't let me fill these up in singles or in individuals. So I honestly have no idea how to utilize that EXP. I mean, I know it's there. So if any of you guys know how to utilize the EXP there, I would be eternally grateful, because that's 4 levels there, I believe, or maybe even more. And I would really like to be able to utilize that. That should give us 2 baby cows, right? I hope. They're like, no. Oh, come on, go down. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to run this cable straight down the middle here, and then I'm going to connect everything kind of to it. It just seems to make a little bit more sense to me in my Texas brain. This is a grinder, which I am going to go ahead and activate. We're just not going to use yet. So I will go ahead and hook it up so it can draw power. I'm just going to hold off on the chronotyper at the moment, because like I said, we just don't have critical mass on the cows. We need to double or triple our population. So I'm going to hold off connecting this one right here for now. And then have we found out if this works yet? We have 26 in there. And there's no real way for me to really tell if that's even passing yet. I'm assuming, since we don't have a backlog there, that it's working. The problem is I have no idea how long it takes for these little piggies to grow up. Now, there is a... Is that how they're getting through? There's no way they're squeezing through that. He is squeezing through it. And look, this one's squeezing through there. Okay, it doesn't look like he actually popped through. So I don't know. This is ridiculous. All right, so you can see we've got about 50,000 mob essence. That's a decent amount of mob essence, but it's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. Now, what we want is, let me see if I can find the Rune of Sacrifice, I think is what it's called. Rune of Orb, Dislocation, Augment Capacity, Blood Rune, Speed Rune, Efficiency Rune, Rune of Sacrifice, and Rune of Self-Sacrifice. It's not the Rune of Self-Sacrifice. I know that for sure. Sigil. And I don't think it's a sigil either. I'm kind of confused now. I'm going to have to go up and look at Poe's setup, because there's a rune that does damage, I believe, to everything around it. And that's kind of what we want, is basically we want all the different things to just take damage and get hurt. Holy shit, dude. There was some juice in there. All right, so we're going to just hook you up. Yeah, we're just going to let you charge for a bit. And that will probably drop down here pretty quick. It is kind of interesting that we have... Ooh, that sounds scary. Let's put our bed down. I don't think it's nighttime yet. This over here is where I was hiding. Remember I was telling you guys I was hiding in the corner. This is close enough to the farm over there to keep the farm chunk loaded. Is it nighttime? It's getting there. Not quite there yet, but it will be shortly. How the hell are you little bastards getting out? You little fuckers need to grow up. I mean, I know when you grow up, you're going to die. You know that song, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I like things at Toys R Us and I can play with. You know, blah, blah, blah. Well, here the piggy's like, I don't want to grow up because then Pyro's going to slaughter me and turn me into meat ingots and then use those meat ingots to power his factory because he's evil. Very similar song. Not as cheery my way, but, you know, who cares? It's just pigs, right? It's just pigs. So the good news is this is completely automated now. At least I think so. Unfortunately, our piggies are not growing. So I can't really tell if it's working. I'm assuming it's working. And here in a couple minutes, we're going to have like 25 piggies just like bust out and just all grow up at once. And then once they do, they're all going to get viciously murdered by a grinder. But that's going to turn into some nice little meat ingots, and then we should be good to go. So I'm just a little concerned that it's for some reason taking these guys so long to grow. Now, what we can do to test this, and that's probably what we should do right now, is we do need to test this. Unfortunately, testing this is rather expensive, but you know what? It's part of the fun. It's all part of the fun. And I just realized I'm not going to be able to go up that way. I'm going to have to go up here. There we go. Now, MFR, really? Oh my God, really? There we go. Those doors hate me. I don't know why they hate me so much. All right, so if we do, I think it's growth syringe. There it is. There it is. We should. I left the carrots down there. Really? 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 All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the carrots with us, or the nuggets. So we're going to just take one gold ingot. Just take one. That's all we're going to need. And then we need to take some wood so that we have our... yeah, we just need one piece. Just one piece. What else is needed for the syringe? Growth. Because I think we need to make the syringe too. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Are we really out of plastic sheets? For reals? I guess we are. Do we have any more plastic? No! No! Alright, how are we doing on rubber? Alright, we'll just pop... we'll pop a couple pieces of rubber in here, and that'll give us enough, I think. There we go. That should, if I recall, give us plastic. It's been a little while. Yep. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's pop that other one out, even though we don't really need the second one. Okay, so we'll put you here. That'll give us the plastic. So we type grow. Whoops, I guess groth. Yes, groth. That sounds like a medieval name for some kind of Igor type denizen of a... All right, sorry about that. It seems like the driver issue has absolutely nothing to do with the shader and everything to do with the new NVIDIA driver I downloaded yesterday. So hopefully we can get through this episode before it breaks again. Unfortunately, I can't downgrade the driver. So if this isn't fixed, it's going to make playing Minecraft a pain in the ass for the next, well, till they come up with a new driver. So not really looking forward to that at all. Anyways, so we need a carrot, number one. Thankfully, we have plenty of those. And let's come back inside. And we're just going to set our little workbench up right over here somewhere. In fact, we can use it to plug one of these supposed holes. There we go. We're going to put it right here to hopefully kind of additionally provide a little bit of piss off, little bastards. All right, and then we put a carrot here. And then we surround the carrot with that. That gives us a golden carrot. And then we put a golden carrot and the empty syringe, and that gives us a gross syringe. Okay, so let's jump down here real quick. Let's eat real fast. How the fuck did you end up... Dude, the pigs are taking over, man. How did you end up down here? There's no way for you to... Oh, my God. The only thing I can think of is he fell through the cauldron. I don't even know how that's possible. Little sons of bitches. Telling you what, man. All right, you can see that we have nothing here. And then over here in the little farm, we have 12 meat ingots, okay? 12. So let's run up here. And we're going to jump up. And if I can get one of them. This is proving far more challenging than expected. Damn it. Oh, man, I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? Yep, I'm going to have to do this. All right, so we're going to put a hay bale on top of our little... Wait, will that let me up there? No. Okay. There we go. Hey, guys. Why is this not working? Hey. Which one y'all... There he goes. Boom. And then he'll die here in a second. I have to be careful. He will die here in a second. There he goes. He's dead. All right. So I'm just going to break this really quickly. And hopefully get it back up in time. Whoops. There we go. All right, so that should have made, I don't know if each individual pig's worth a meat ingot or not. It looks like it is. Looks like it's already gone through. And I really can't tell if it processed or not, damn it. It does look like that went up. So I can only assume that since there is no pink juice in there, that we did make an ingot, and the ingot did manage to make it down the pipe system here. So that's at least good. I am going to go ahead and put the rest of these raw meat ingots in here and let those produce. So it looks like we're 100% self-sufficient here. These little things over here will start to reproduce as well. Probably should hook up another vacuum tank over here for EXP. I'm only going to do that if I can figure out what to do with EXP over here. If it turns out that there's no way in this thing for us to do EXP redistribution through a barrel, then it's pointless for me to store it because I can't use it. If you guys by chance happen to know how to use it, let me know, and then I'll make sure that we set one up over here for the cows. So in the next episode, we should have enough cows. We'll start producing here. That's going to give us enough little baby cows to grind up to give us mob essence. We'll have EXP over here. We'll have power over here, which I plan on expanding. We may make another little piggy farm over here that feeds into here just to make sure. And then if I can figure out a way to make gold reliably, and I don't know if there's a way to do it in this mod pack. There's no Aethercraft, so I can't synthesize it. There may be with Thaumcraft. Like I might be able to use alchemy or something to turn, I don't know, cobblestone into gold. So if I can figure out how to do that, then we will do that. So it just kind of depends. So anyways, hope that you guys are enjoying this series. If you do, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.